Do you guys see my cute shirt? The Headless Wonder. Isn't that so cute? This was not in my spring shopping spree video because it's my girlfriend's shirt, but she leaves before me in the morning, so I often just steal her stuff, which is terrible. And then when I get home, she yells at me when she sees it. But you guys can tell from the 1,000,002 videos I made this week that I have had kind of an up and down week. I went to the Gap and to Old Navy and was size 16 comfortably and easily and extra large, which is incredible. And even nicer, being in those stores, I didn't feel like people were looking at me like, what is she doing in here? Who is she kidding? I just felt comfortable and normal, like normal, which is so nice. But today should be, or yesterday should have been my week 19 post-op update, and I didn't make the video for my update. Instead, I made a video kind of talking myself out of my usual habit of comparing myself to everyone, and, you know, obviously I was like beating myself up because I only lost 1 pound this week. Only, right? I know that a pound is great. I'm much more zen about it this morning than I was yesterday morning. But yesterday I was kind of definitely in a funk about it, you know. This is a record of my journey. I need to be totally honest. Yesterday I was like, WTF? Like, what? And today I'm fine. I mean, part of it is that, you know, the scale wasn't moving at all for 5 days, and then it moved down 2 pounds, and then it went back up a pound, and I was just like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? And my calories have also been really high this week. So my average for the week was 907 calories, which my nutritionist said that I should be at 800 calories a day. So I know that over the course of a whole week, 700 calories is not the hugest deal in the world. But I did feel a little bit like I wasn't doing what I should be doing, and then the scale wasn't moving, and it was just, I was hungry, and I hadn't been that hungry in a really long time. And I mean, my period is really irregular, so I do not know if it's PMS until I get my period and it's over with, basically. But I was like, is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? You know, just like so on edge kind of the whole week. But then this morning I woke up and the scale had moved, you know, 0.8 more down, and I went on a really long walk with my girlfriend last night and just felt better, like just felt like less in a funk about the 1 pound. So anyway, the numbers from yesterday. 19 weeks ago, I was 290. Last week, I was 205.2. Yesterday, I was 204.2. So that's a total of, I have it written down over there, 85.8 pounds, which is incredible. Incredible. I don't know if I'm going to make my goal of being in Wonderland for Allentown, though, which is in like 10 days. You know, 2 months ago or whatever, losing 5 pounds in 10 days would have been like nothing. Now I'm like, I hope I lose a pound. I hope it doesn't take me 5 more weeks to get into Wonderland. But I'm going to try to push it this week and really, really, really watch my calories. Yesterday, I think, okay, 2 things, and I could use some advice on this. I'd gotten myself into the habit of having a protein shake for breakfast and, you know, maybe a London fog for my mid-morning snack, which is just a cup of milk with some tea, Starbucks, and then really not eating anything solid until like 12:30 or 1. But I was finding that I was so hungry by then. And then it almost felt like I could never, like, sate that hunger. So this morning I had a breakfast sausage patty for breakfast. And I was just wondering, I feel like having the protein shake in the morning for breakfast was sort of a nice way to get in 30 grams of protein without thinking about it. It's quick, it's easy, whatever. But do most of you guys have, like, when are you guys having protein shakes? Are you having them mostly for breakfast and then not eating solids until later in the day? Or are you finding that you're more hungry that way? The other thing is that this morning I tried making oatmeal with protein powder in it, and it didn't go so well. And I know some people do make it. I mixed, like, the protein with just almond milk, and then I put in the oatmeal flakes, and then I microwaved it, and it was like maybe too much protein powder, a full scoop. Maybe I wasn't supposed to microwave it. But if you make your oatmeal like that, please let me know, because, you know, I'd love to be able to flip some more protein into oatmeal, which would be awesome. I just feel so, like, out of it. Let me think what else I'm trying to say. So this week, I am really going to try to watch my calories, have more solids in the morning, and then my protein shake for my morning snack. And then the other thing is trying to have less calorically dense food. So, you know, when I was eating an eighth of a cup, it was fine to nibble on just cheese all day, but I can't do that now. So last night I was really hungry and had a quarter of an apple for a snack. And it's like, I just think I need to be focusing more towards fruits and vegetables and less towards like, oh, protein. Because, I mean, my calories are higher now, and hitting 60 grams of protein isn't a problem. Like, I think I've really built good habits of trying to get protein in, obviously before carbs and stuff. But I don't need to be eating 1,000 calories a day and 80 grams of protein. I can do 800 a day and 65. That's my goal for this week. The hard thing is that I am traveling the next 3 weekends, 3-day weekends in a row. I'm going to Detroit this weekend to visit some friends who don't know that I had the surgery. It's a couple, and the girl, I'm really close to both of them. The girl is definitely competitive, and so I didn't want to tell her I had the surgery. She hasn't seen me since I've had the surgery, so I'm a little bit on edge about that. We're also staying like in their one-bedroom apartment in Detroit on an air mattress, so I feel like there's no breathing space in terms of like making my protein shakes and, you know, just being by my own for a little bit. So already, as much as I'm looking forward to seeing them, and they're really great friends of mine, I'm also kind of 3 days of like concealing something, or, you know, trying to count protein and get in protein without being crazy with them, and I'm just stressed about that. Allentown's going to rock. No worries about that, but that is 3 days of friends and whatever, just to throw me off my normal schedule. Nothing awful, obviously. And then the third weekend I'm going to Austin to visit my girlfriend's family. Her uncle lives down there, and her sister's flying down for Passover. So 3 weekends in a row of traveling and probably not going to the gym. This week I went to the gym 3 times, which I feel like is my new minimum. I'm not super excited that I only went 3 times, but I feel like really content. I feel like that's really good. And I did just 50 minutes of cardio each time. So really trying to just do nice lengthy sessions when I am there, and I really worked it. But I went Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, because that's, you know, what works kind of for my schedule. So I'm worried that if I'm flying out Thursday night the next 3 weeks and gone the whole weekend, it's like, when is the gym going to happen? We did Becky and I signed our contract for the wedding venue, so we have a date. I don't know if I told you guys this yet, but June 5th, 2010, I will be standing up, not at the altar because it's an outdoor ceremony, but standing up at the front, saying my vows. Just so exciting, like insanely exciting. And now that the date is set and the venue set, I feel like we can kind of take a break before we do more crazy cake tasting and, you know, getting invitations. I was talking to my aunt, who's only a few years older than me, and she was like, oh yeah, it took me almost a year to find invitations I liked. I was like, not me. Like, not me. We will hammer this stuff out, because I don't feel like I'm some, you know, bridezilla, princessy kind of person. I want it to be nice. I want it to be a really good party, but I don't need to spend a whole year looking at different colors and embossed envelopes to make this happen. So, but I'm really excited to have the date. Yay! My goal, I'm still going to keep my goal at 200 for Allentown, and I'm just going to push hard this week. Hard. I know a ton of people are back from the hospital or in the hospital. Amelia, I've been Twittering with you a little bit, so I'm glad to hear you're on the mend. Tanya, I hope you are mending quickly. And Tom, please. So everyone is in my thoughts. Everyone I'm thinking about. Donna, you too. And I hope you guys are, you know, being healthy, on the mend, everyone else being super healthy. I am going to get myself out of this funk that I've been in for a week and be totally grateful that I'm healthy. And I'm healthier than I've ever been, and that's reason enough to keep working it. Okay, have a good day, you guys. Bye.